All right, I do believe we are live, guys. Hey, 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 what's going on? Welcome to Religion Wink TV, where my spiritual ear stays. So, guys, I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into this video. Please, if you're new here, welcome. You get a little bit of everything. We sip on all different kinds of tea over here, mainly talking all things up to Yahweh. Everything is meant to be talked about as long as you're speaking the right word over it and speaking it to the right person. That's how I feel. So, with that being said, after the music ends, I'll get into this brief report that I have about a guy. A guy, y'all, named Darrius Waller. Waller, I believe. And guys, don't crucify me if I'm wrong on the name. I know the name is Darrius. I may have the last name a little shook here, okay? Let me see. This happened down in Philly. Philly. This article was written by Joe Gomez on 12/8/2021 at 12:07 p.m. So this is a real fresh story, guys. Very fresh story here. And let's see. Out the gate. Yeah, Darrius. Okay, I have to put another R in his name, y'all. And his last name is Waller. Waller. So when the music go off, y'all can see the thumbnail. That's Mr. Ramos. Mr. Ramos took it upon himself to tell the police, kind of like crying wolf, to shoot a man. Do you agree? I'm not sure. Let's go through the article and then we'll form our opinion, okay? Well, I already formed mine. You guys can form yours, okay? Down in the comments where you be respectful, right? Of all people, including myself, we talk about, right? So Mr. Ramos said, hey, this car was speeding down the alley where I was walking and it almost hit me. So Mr. Ramos took his old funny looking butt home, told the police he calmed down, but then he got triggered. Yep, just like the trigger he pulled when he shot Darrius Waller 6-7 times. Okay, but he got triggered. He saw Mr. Waller in the vicinity, in the area of his home, going to visit a friend, and said, wait a minute, that's that man right there that just was in the alley speeding that red vehicle right there. That red vehicle almost hit me. I came home, I calmed down. So what in the world would make Mr. Ramos get triggered to pull his trigger 6 or 7 times? You're watching Religion Link TV, and my spiritual ears stay. Absolutely. What would make this demon right here pull the trigger 6 times? Because he see a man that he went home to calm down. Now he forgot about it. Well, he might have didn't forget about it, because when he saw Mr. Waller in his red vehicle, this man took it upon himself to shoot Darrius 6 to 7 times. Now let's read. A 43-year-old man was arrested for gunning down a Jeep driver outside of his home over the weekend, authorities said. It's something going on in Philly, y'all. This makes about over 500. When we did the cases on Jessica Covington and the other young lady, Sakia, I can't remember her last name, but she was gunned down in front of her 2 children, her twins. And then within 24 hours, I did the same video. The young lady coming from the baby shower, Jessica Covington, got gunned down as well. Philly was at 496 then body total for the year thus far. So this Darrius Waller, and I've heard of other things going on in Philly, definitely put them over about 500 body count total for the year. It's pretty scary, guys. That Bible, God says, if you ain't got to believe in God, replenish, be fruitful, multiply. It's about life. It's not about death, but there's another entity. There's another way of thinking that seems right to a man that only leads to destruction, right? So Gerald Scott Ramos was charged with the murder of 36-year-old Darrius Waller, who was sitting in his vehicle when he was shot and killed around 9:35 p.m. December 5th in Pottstown, Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin R. Steele said. So originally I thought it was Potsdam, and when I did my video earlier, I'm like, ooh, we got a Potsdam. Wasn't sure if it was New York or not. This is actually Philly, and it's Pottstown, okay? Waller and Ramos did not know each other before the alleged speeding incident or before the shooting that evening. They didn't know each other. This man is walking down an alley, that is Ramos, and he says Waller comes speeding through in his red Jeep, his SUV. And he said he thought he almost hit him. Was he going that fast as the speed of light? And you don't know if this man hit you or not. Probably was just offended and entitled, thinking, oh, this truck better pull over. What this truck coming close to me for? This truck better not hit me. I have the right to walk down this alley without a truck riding down the street next to me, probably at a regular speed. And all of a sudden, boom, this man almost hit me. Lord, the devil is a liar. You better tell the devil to shame better tell the truth to shame that dang on devil, right? I don't know. Deception is real. Did this man hit this man, or allegedly attempt to hit this man, or almost hit this man with his vehicle? Or is there something else going on with Mr. Ramos? So, Ramos told detectives that he was walking home from his brother's house when a Jeep sped past him and nearly struck him. He didn't hit you. That was enough for you to go home and stay calm. That was enough for you to go home, turn your music on, get something to eat, relax, and not get triggered when you see this red vehicle later on in the evening. You said nearly struck you. This ain't even road rage right here. This is a man assuming he got hit by a vehicle and somehow get triggered hours later, presumably, possibly here, only to see this man in the vicinity and say, hold up, that's the dude that nearly hit me. Let me go out here and shoot him 6 or 7 damn times. Y'all don't stop playing with these demons out here. So it goes on to say he nearly struck him, making him so angry that he went to his apartment to try and cool down. Other reports said he cooled down. He tried to cool down, y'all, nearly getting hit by a vehicle and tried to cool down. Oh my God. Is this what we came to, y'all? Somebody nearly hitting you with a car and then you kill them? Is this what we really resort to right now? He went home to cool down before getting his 9mm Taurus semi-automatic handgun. Sound like that 9mm SIG Sauer, huh? That young boy used over there in Oxford, Michigan over there, huh? At the school over there. These 9mm, baby. Let me tell you something. There's 9mm worth of word. There's 9mm worth of spirit, baby. There's 9mm. Matter of fact, they say it's 9 gifts of the spirit and 9 fruits of the spirits. That's an 18mm Glock ready to be unloaded. You hear me? Ready to be unloaded. While in the meantime, Waller was sitting in his Jeep outside of his house on the 500 block of North Evans Street when he was ambushed by Ramos, still said alongside local police. Investigators say Ramos approached Waller's Jeep from behind, walking directly to the driver's side door like some cloak and dagger shit, huh? Like some old James Bond stealth, I'm gonna get you for nearly hitting me. Bro, you nearly hit me, and that's gonna cost your life today. What the hell was going on in Ramos' mind, y'all? Killing a man? He couldn't wait for somebody to nearly hit him so he could go home and try to cool down from it and then kill him. He was waiting on this act to happen. Because it says he walked directly to the driver's side door and then opened fire with his 9mm handgun. This says 8 times, Other reports says 6 to 7. So if they don't put out the correct information, which is why I don't like doing these kind of stories, how you expect me to give you the right information? Sure, I may fumble on the name or the location, and I know that's important to y'all. Not the details of the demon killing a person, not the details of the devil killing, stealing, and destroying. Oh, the name gotta be right. Oh, the address gotta be right. Oh, that damn spirit in you need to be damn right. Ramos then walked back to his house a few houses away. And what you think he did? He cooled down, huh? That's what demons do. Yeah, when they finally kill, steal, and destroy, they got victory and they somehow cool down in the spirit as if they did God some great justice, right? Yeah, no, as if they did the devil some great justice because that's who they out here serving and representing. So police arrived on the scene, y'all, to find Waller suffering from multiple gunshot wounds because he nearly did not ever hit a man and didn't probably come close to it. This could be some internal beef going on in the city for him to say he was walking home and somebody, man, listen, nearly hit him and then he killed a man. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know down below. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he later died, the report says. So we got Corey Sowers, Sowers, over on, look like Facebook. Corey says in a quote, nothing sure slowed the Pottstown's defense down, which has yet to be scored on this season. Darrius Waller, I will remember you as a protector for your family. When Breon stole my brother bike because the whole gang hated me and Ray because he had crush on B. And I told you, this is a little hood situation going on here. I'm just reading this post the first time you are, but this man is a protector. He helped people out. He probably like I am, but I don't know. I just know when to pull back and who to give help to and who not to give help to. But it just seems like Darrius was driving in his car, did nothing wrong, and is dead. But the way Corey Sowers is saying, oh, you helped Ray, you helped Breon stole the bike, Ray, because he had a crush on B. I went to get my brother bike back. I was scared as shit because I knew you was going to defend your brother. You also was a great teammate in that locker room. And I did find pictures of Darrius Waller playing football. I don't know if it was pro ball or not. I could link some articles to this video, but there was pictures when I was trying to put a picture of him on this thumbnail. I couldn't really put any pictures of him, and I didn't want to go back to the video where I first saw the article. So I put this guy Ramos instead. But there are some pictures of him playing football, y'all, as a teammate. It was a green and white suit. Let me see. Let me see if I can pick out what team he playing for. Or it might just be, it might just be college ball. Let me put in Darrius. Yeah, there was a couple of pictures that came up of a black guy. I don't want to call it, and I didn't want to put the wrong face up in here, but yeah, there's something with him playing ball, okay, football. That is. All right, so back to the angry man, because that's what the title of the post is. Wait a minute. The title of the post, y'all. Angry suburban Philly gunman killed Jeep driver in apparent road rage shooting. And I told y'all, Mr. Ramos, 43-year-old Gerald Scott Ramos, was charged in the murder of 36-year-old Darrius Waller, who was sitting in his vehicle when he was shot and killed around 9:35 p.m. December 5th in Pottstown, Montgomery County, down in Pennsylvania, I believe. So the guy goes on to say, you also was a great teammate in that locker room and to watch on the football field. Crawl pack. Let me see what else this says. I never wanted to say it, but I'm going to say it in your pack. It's fire, damn. Then when you destroyed the party, I threw a couple months ago, you came to me and apologized and said, Sharp, my bad, bro. I continued to cut your hair that day. Okay, so this guy, it was a cut up. He was, he was a man's in the community, okay? We wasn't the closest, but we shared some good memories. To all his family, lover, friends, and associates, I'm so sorry. I'm upset. My deepest condolences. Kiss and hug your loved ones. Prayer, heart. If you need anything, I'm here for you. That's exactly what he would say. R.I.P. D. Wall. I'm going to go ahead and like that. And then it goes on. Mary Jane Page Gerber. Mary Jane Page Goober. My heart is saddened today by the terrible, senseless death of one of my son's good friends. I have known Darrius Waller since he was a young boy and played football with my sons. My heart goes out to this family as they try to deal with this tragedy. There has been so much untimely, tragic, senseless deaths lately. It is unfathomable. Please pray for Darrius, his family, and friends. Ramos legally owned the gun, authorities said, but that don't give him reason to pull it 6 to 8 times. Pop, 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 pop. When he nearly got hit by a car, and that car ain't touching. So Gerald Scott Ramos was arrested without incident. He was charged with first-degree murder, third-degree murder, and possessing an instrument of crime. Ramos is awaiting arraignment Monday. And there you have it, folks. The story of Darrius Wallace. This man said he thought he was hit. He nearly got hit by a car, a red Jeep, a red Suburban SUV. An old Gerald Scott Ramos, 43-year-old man, in the Philly area of Pottstown, Montgomery, took the life of 36-year-old Darrius Waller, whom the community seemed to love and adore because he thought Waller nearly hit him with his vehicle. Ain't that about a bitch, y'all? And with that being said, shalom. I had to take my passenger and cruise with Dru. I had to take my passenger to the doctors today. If y'all didn't watch that video, please go watch that video. Jesse Smollett, it says something like that. I don't know. And then it says something about the creepiness of it all. Because people are very creepy in these last days for whatever reason. I really don't know. Y'all probably think that about me, but I don't do the creepy shit to y'all. Y'all do to me. So with that being said, be watchful and sober, vigilant, prayerful, without season, okay? I mean, bad things happen to good people. How do you say, how could Darrius have avoided this? There was nothing that man could do about this. How could Ramos have avoided this is the question I put down below somewhere. I think I asked that question. How could he have avoided this? Could he have stayed his funny looking ass home and keep calm, peace, be still, and know that I'm God, and let God fight some of your battles out here instead of picking up a 9mm, taking the life of a man, doing Satan all the justice in the world, out here killing, stealing, and destroying another human being because your ass thought you nearly got hit by a vehicle. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. That's it, y'all. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. Shalom. Have a good day and God bless. I'm at a loss for words for this one. I think that's why I stick to the Bible. Those stories in there are just as hellish and messy, but that's part of our history. What these people are doing in this last day is taking life for senseless, no reason at all other than to be wicked and demonic and evil. It is written in the book. Paul got it written in the New Testament for you Christians that don't believe it. It is written in the book, but it ain't supposed to be playing out like it is. This is just sickening, y'all. So I stick to the stories I know that can help my ancestors wake up from the spiritual death that they've been in all these 2,000 years later at the hands of the Roman Holy Empire. Now, that's that. Everything is stemming from that, y'all. All of this wickedness stems from the lie that we're all out here living and have been living and choose to keep living. But there's nothing Darrius could have done. Nothing. I'm sure in his mind, he did when he saw the passenger. If he saw the passenger, maybe he was speeding, maybe he wasn't. But he did not hit that man with his vehicle. To have to be dead right now behind it? So what could have Ramos done to avoid this? Please let me know. I'm going to ask you in the comments here. Because really, there's really nothing old boy Waller could have done. But there's a whole lot Ramos could have did. Alright, so I'm about to put the music back on. I had to take my daughter grocery shopping, take her to the doctor's. That was my passenger today, y'all. Alright, let me see. Let me get some music going here, y'all. And we are out. Like I said, I didn't go over to Darrius's Facebook and all of that. I'm not that totally invested, guys. I want you to hear these stories so we can talk about it in another light, which is not a dark light. What can we do? What could Ramos do? There's not too much Darrius could have did differently. Actually, I don't believe he did anything wrong at all. And that's what's scary. A lot of people who aren't doing anything wrong, just like the Messiah, I have to say it, are being crucified today at the hands of these demons because they perceive somebody did something wrong to them. And we don't even did nothing wrong to them. We haven't done nothing wrong to these people at all. So again, I think it's some, maybe personal grudge, or this was just his opportunity to snap. Because you can only pretend not to be a demon for so long until it actually jump out on you and make you go grab your 9mm and take the life of a man who probably didn't hit you with his vehicle, come close to you in no way, shape, or form, people. So what do you think Ramos could have did in this situation? How could he have avoided taking the life of another man? So, guys, if you know Darrius Waller, or if you're on his social media sites, guys, prayers and condolences to him and his family. And guess what? Prayers and condolences to the Ramos family as well. Because guess what? They need it more than Darrius Waller family. Ramos needed more than Darrius. But again, you people don't do what Christ say do, which is pray for your enemy. That's an enemy. Whether he took your life or not, that's an enemy of God and God's people in the world. You don't have no business taking life like that. Guys, you've been watching ReligionWinked TV, and my spiritual ears stay. Shalom, everybody, and have a great day.